and that might mean you're gonna send me to a conversion.
With the creators of Big Mouth leaving us with an intriguing finale to Season 4, fans can't help but wonder what will happen in the upcoming Seasons 5 and 6. Will the plot and the symbolism of the characters live on? Not many things are known about the upcoming Season 5, but we will try to keep up with the information we have about the series, including what to expect regarding casting, trailer news, and the release date. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the new videos that we post. The first thing we all want to know is the release date of Big Mouth Season 5. When it comes to the actual release date, unfortunately, we don't have a set date in stone, but that does not mean we can't predict when Season 5 of Big Mouth will drop. The uncertainty and curiosity have often left fans feeling impatient and a bit angry at times, but no need to panic, because here is when you might be able to see your favorite characters come back. The show has the annual tendency to show up late in the year. As you might remember, the first season came out in September of 2017, and the others were followed yearly somewhere around that period of the year. Even though the global health situation has pushed back everything slightly, it mostly affected live-action movies, not animations, so we have a solid reason to believe that the new season will premiere somewhere between September and October of 2021. The next thing we're all eager to know is what to expect from Season 5 and whether it will keep up with the previous seasons. One of the main reasons we love Big Mouth so much is that it's so relatable to most of us. I mean, the whole show is about teenagers trying to overcome the difficulties that come with the teenage years. It's like the reflection of what we were going through as kids. Season 4 ended on a good note. The main characters were able to overcome their anxiety and come to terms with who they really are. So in Season 5, we expect the characters to be more confident, developed, and spiritually grown. Now we'll be looking at more or less mature characters who are ready to experience new things. Maybe we'll be seeing more of their sexual journey and probably new kinds of hormone monsters trying to invade their privacy at the most awkward times possible. Whatever the future holds, you can be confident that Season 5 will keep up to its expectations. I'm sure we all want to know when the trailer is going to come out. It has not been confirmed yet, as the shooting process of the show is not over yet, but will probably be released 2 or 3 weeks before the premiere. There's also a common question about whether the amount of episodes is going to be the same or not. Netflix confirmed that in Seasons 5 and 6 there are going to be 10 episodes in each, like it was with the previous ones. Next in our discussion comes the casting. We're all a bit curious about whether the voice actors of our favorite characters are going to change or not. Do not worry guys, as far as we know, most of them are going to stay the same. However, Big Mouth creators talk about recasting the biracial character Missy with a black voice actress. If you haven't come across the controversy, back in summer of 2020, the streaming service Netflix received huge amounts of backlash for casting a white actress to voice over a black character. Thousands of fans swarmed on social media platforms to demand justice for the casting. Big Mouth creators received so much hate and backlash, the creators and producers at Netflix headquarters were forced to release a statement explaining it all. The statement, posted by the actor and co-creator Nick Kroll, read, "After thoughtful discussion with us and our black collaborators, Jenny Slate has decided, and we wholeheartedly agree, that Missy on Big Mouth should be voiced by a black actor. We sincerely apologize for and regret our original decision to cast a white actor to voice a biracial character. We made a mistake, took our privilege for granted, and we're working hard to do better moving forward. We're proud of the representation that Missy has offered cerebral, sensitive women of color, and we plan to continue that representation and further grow Missy's character as we recast a new black actor to play her. We thank Jenny for her decision and for creating with us an inspiring, compassionate, and very human character. We look forward to being able to explore Missy's story with even greater authenticity in the years to come." Said by Nick Kroll, Andrew Goldberg, Mark Levin, and Jennifer Flackett, creators of Big Mouth. Previous voice actress Jenny Slate has released an apology of her own and said in 2020, black characters on an animated show should be played by black people. A few months later, it was confirmed that the new black actress, Ayo Adibra, would take over the role of Missy. It's worth mentioning that Adibra has already been part of the staff before being chosen as the voice actress. She was one of the writers. Throughout the series, as she witnessed the character development of Missy, show's creators thought she would be the best fit for the role. As Goldberg mentioned in this interview, "We auditioned a ton of actors to play Missy. Ultimately, Ayo felt right and maybe had a leg up because she was in the writer's room and had been part of all these conversations about how Missy was going to evolve. But I think it also has to do with who she is as a person and as a writer, because I think she identified with Missy growing up, and there's something about Missy that you can't fake." Next up is the plot of the series. Big Mouth is famous for its symbolism. Every fan knows that each season represents some kind of emotion, and every character has its way to overcome the struggle. Many of you may not have paid attention, but Season 2 represented shame. I'm sure you have all noticed that Tito, the anxiety mosquito from Season 4, got smaller in the finale, which represented the main characters overcoming their anxiety. Fans can't help but wonder what Season 5 holds for us. We cannot be certain what the new season is going to bring to the table, but there are some clues. As the time states, conversation veered from large questions: why does trauma affect people differently? How do you know if your father loves you? To minor tangents, meatball subs, something called big nipple energy. It is safe to assume that trauma may be the main topic Big Mouth will represent in Season 5. Let us take a quick look at what fans think or want to see in Season 5. There have been many fans tweeting about the upcoming season. Many of them said they wish upcoming seasons were about more serious topics, like mental illness. Famous Twitter user @Lexual says in her tweet, "Season 4 Big Mouth has been great. Really love how this show has skillfully tackled the development of mental illness, insecurities, and toxic behavior while being funny and inappropriate." Fans also state that they would like to see more of the diversity when it comes to the LGBTQ+ community, as we all love the appearance of the transgender character Natalie in Season 4, who by the way was voiced and written by the trans actress Josie Tota. This show really stands up to the belief that every character should be played by the actor or actress with as many similarities as possible. It's definitely worth mentioning that Big Mouth has a spin-off, Human Resources. Many of you might already know that the biggest spin-off of the series has been announced since the release of Season 3. As Nick Kroll said, the team is working on the very first spin-off of the show, Human Resources. We manage people. Sadly, the exact release date has not been published, but based on the process creator-directors give us, this is worth waiting for a while. The trailer hasn't even been released yet, however the teaser has been out since 2019. It's such a good idea that producers offered us a dive into the world of hormone monsters. The spin-off series will mostly focus on the background of monsters and how they control human emotions. We're excited to tell a lot of different stories, not just about puberty, Kroll said in his interview. He also mentioned that the work of the spin-off will begin after Season 5 wraps, so we'll probably not be seeing Human Resources for at least 2 to 2.5 years. Emotion-controlling monsters are definitely the best and most lovable part of the series, so the spin-off seems very promising. Big Mouth executive producer Mark Levin stated that the new spin-off series will be produced by the just-launched company called Brutus Pink. They say, "We want to expand the Big Mouth universe to support other people who have their own stories to tell and help them with our skills. We're working with a bunch of writers to figure out a way to tell the best versions of their stories." And finally, I'm sure you all want to know whether we'll be expecting the 6th season anytime soon. Well, surprisingly, after the 4th season was released, Netflix confirmed the renewal of Seasons 5 and 6 simultaneously. It's really uncommon for Netflix to state the release of multiple seasons at the same time, and it really shows how popular and loved this show is. To be so confident about the show's progression, it must really be a success. And with that, we reach the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any news or thoughts about this show, please don't hesitate to leave a comment down below.